Hi! Let us have another video for our topic. So this is all about factoring quadratic trinomials where a is greater than 1. On the previous video that you have watched, all the values of a's there are equal to 1. So this time, we are going to have a is greater than 1. So we have two methods in solving quadratic trinomials where a is greater than 1. Let us have the first method, using the AC method. So it is called AC method because you are going to use the values of a, which is 6, and the value of c, which is negative 4. So we have AC method. So let's proceed. For the first step, you are going to multiply the coefficient of x squared, which is 6. So this will be our a. And the constant term c. So this will be our c, negative 4. Therefore, you will obtain 6 times negative 4 is equal to negative 24. And then, find the pair of factors whose product is the number obtained in step 1. So we have negative 4. And whose sum is the coefficient of x, the middle term. So your sum should be 5. So to have the factors of negative 24, we can have negative 1 times 24, negative 2 times 12, negative 3 times 8, and negative 4 times 6. And if we are going to reverse the sign, we have 1 times negative 24, 2 times negative 12, 3 times negative 8, and 4 times negative 6. All of these numbers or pairs of numbers are equal to negative 24. But as I had said earlier, you are going to select the pair of numbers which has the sum of the middle term, which is positive 5. Yes, you're correct. So you are going to use negative 3 and positive 8. Then, you are going to rewrite the given expression 6x squared plus 5x minus 4 by replacing the coefficient of x, 5x, with a pair of numbers from step 2. So, therefore, you can have here 6x squared plus, so you can also have here 8x if you would like to use it, negative 3x, then minus 4. Then after rewriting, you are going to use this expression for you to group the first two terms and the last two terms. So you are going to group. So you may have here the first group and you may have here the second group. Since you have grouped this, so you may have here positive sign because positive times negative is still negative. Positive times negative is negative. So our first group will be this one. You are going to use the first type of factoring technique that we have. Factoring polynomials with GCMF. Okay? So our GCMF here in the given binomial factor 6x squared and 8x will be 2x. And then, we have 6x squared divided by 2x is 3x. And 8x divided by 2x is positive 4. Then, let's proceed with the second group. We have negative 3x and negative 4. So, the common factor in this given binomial will be, yes, negative 1. So, negative 3x divided by negative 1 is positive 3x. Then, negative 4 divided by negative 1 is positive 4. And then, you are going to factor out the common binomial factor. So, as you have noticed, these are the same. So, this is what we call the common binomial factor. So, you have to rewrite here the common binomial factor. So, we have here 3x plus 4. and write the remaining factor as a sum or difference of the common binomial factors. So we have here 2x, and since we have here negative 1, so the other factor will be 2x minus 1. So therefore, the factors of 6x squared plus 5x minus 4 are 3x plus 4 times 2x minus 1. And for you to double check, since factoring is the reverse process of finding the product, for you to check if these are really the factors of 6x squared plus 5x minus 4, you can have the FOIL method. We have here 3x times 2x is 6x squared. Then 3x times negative 1 is negative 3x. Then 4 times 2x is positive 8x. Then 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. And if we are going to simplify this, you will have here 6x squared. This will be positive 5x minus 4. So since they are the same, therefore, your factors are correct. So again, this will be your binomial factors. Is there any question? Okay, so let's have another example. This time, we are going to use the trial and error. How are we going to use the trial and error method? Okay, so sabi nga, try and try until you succeed. So we have here the given 3x squared plus 5x plus 2. So first, we are going to find the factors of the first term. So we all know that there are no other factors of 3x squared except 3x and x. So you are going to have your binomial factors here. And then, since we are given here positive middle term and positive last term, so your sign here will be positive. And then, you are going to find for the factors of the last term. So we have positive 2. And then, we have here to use 1 and 2. Then let us check if you will obtain the middle term, because these two factors should be equal to our given quadratic trinomial. So if we are going to check, 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times 2 is 6x, so positive. Positive 1 times x is positive x. And positive 1 times positive 2 is positive 2. If you are going to combine this, you will have here 3x squared plus 7x plus 2. Oh, it seems that our middle term is not correct. It is not equal to 5x. So, let us try another sets of factors. Okay? So, let us have, again, proceed to step 1. We are going to find for the factors of the first term. We have here 3x times x. And then, still, you have positive here and positive sign here also. But this time, let us try if you are going to put positive 2 here and positive 1 here. Okay? So, and if you are going to check, let us have again the FOIL method. 3x times x will be 3x squared. Then, 3x times positive 1 is positive 3x. Then, we have here 2 times x is positive 2x. And 2 times 1 is positive 2. Then, we are going to combine this. We have here 3x squared plus 5x plus 2. Yes, we got it. So, therefore, the factors of 3x squared plus 5x plus 2 should be 3x plus 2 times x plus 1. Okay. Did you get it? Okay. So, let us solve the third example. Okay. So, sometimes, if you are going to look for the terms of our given polynomial, like 3x squared minus 3x minus 90. This kind of quadratic trinomial needs to be factored first using again the first type of factoring or the first type of factoring technique, which is using the GCMF. Okay? So you are going to pick out the common monomial factor if there is any, and this is obviously having the GCF or the GCMF. Then you are going to use what you have learned in the first type of factoring technique. So, factor out the common factor. So, we have here 3. And then, we have here 3x squared divided by 3. We will have the quotient x squared. Then, negative 3x divided by 3 is negative x. And then, negative 90 divided by 3 is negative 30. There we have it. Now, we have the result of the quotient. We have here the polynomial factor, and it is our quadratic trinomial where a is equal to 1 on our previous video. So you will have here 3 times, okay, so you are going to express this as 2 binomial factors. So the factors again of x squared will be x times x. And then the factors of negative 30. But take note that your middle term is negative 1. So you have to use negative 6 and positive 5. Because we have your x times x is x squared. Then x times 5 is, let me have here 5x. Then negative 6 times x is negative 6x. So if we are going to combine this, it is negative x. Then the last term will be negative 6 times positive 5 is negative 30. So that's why we have here the complete factored form, which is 3 times x minus 3 times, 3 times x minus 6 times x plus 5. Okay? Because if you are going to factor polynomials, you have to take note that the factors, all the factors should be prime. Again, take note of this. Prime, there are no other factors except 1 and itself. So we have here 3 times x minus 6 times x plus 5. Okay? I hope you learned something about this video. So, see you next time, guys.